You slowly open your eyes and again shut them off tightly. When bright lights directly hit on your face, you frown lazily and try to cover your eyes with your hands, but you couldn't water up your hands as they were tied together with a chair. Your eyes get wide open in shock when realization hit you hard. What the? Who the hell tied up me here? You yell in frustration and struggle to free your hands, but nothing happened. As you start moving on the chair in anger to break the ropes, without caring about the bruises you got after doing too much aggressive struggles. What did you actually done last night that you got kidnapped? Yeah, open my hands, you. Did you hear me? You shouted with top of your lungs that your voice echoed in the empty room, but seems like there is no one to hear you. Last night you were with your friends in club and a little drunk came out from the club with some other people when a car stopped and dragged you inside it. And then you don't know anything. But you were sure that you did something that triggered someone and ended up being kidnapped by them. Cause you were not a simple innocent girl but a totally spoiled brat who loves to trigger and put yourself in a danger. Oh god, I'm hungry. How I'm going to get out from this place? You said while looking at the whole place and sighed. I wanted to get kidnapped in love with a big boy. And that's exactly how I wanted to capture in his arms like I'm captured with ropes right now. But look, someone actually kidnapped me. You murmured looking at yourself tied and roll your eyes. I have to do something so that someone help me or I will die here single and hungry. You thought and started moving your chair towards the door. Luckily your legs were not tied with a chair but they were tied together. After many struggles, you stopped near the door while panting heavily. Cause you used all your strength. God please help me, you murmured before hitting your shoulder on the door and ground in pain. I broke my arm, you hissed while closing your eyes sadly as you couldn't rub your shoulder. You have to bear the pain. After the pain stopped, you decided to use your legs to hit the door. You were continuously hitting the door so that someone opened the door, but no one came. As you lastly but hardly hit your foot on the door and screamed when you fell backward with the chair. Just then the door opened, made you snap your head up towards the door. Some men entered inside the room and stand around you. Help me, what are you waiting for? Untie the ropes. You said, thinking they came to help you, but frowned when no one moved an inch. You were about to open your mouth again, but stopped when you heard a voice. Looks like you are too eager to meet your dad, huh? He said with a smirk while you looked at him confusedly. He chuckled. Boss, she's so annoying. My eardrums hurt hearing her from so long. You glared him. You open my hands, then I will tell you how much I can be harmful for you. You yelled angrily, made Neon grease his teeth. As the men standing around you start laughing while you shout on them, made them stop instantly. He was about to grab your jaw in anger, but his hand stopped in midair when a cold, deep voice came. Stop it, Neon. Get out from here. You were still laying on the floor tied up in chair. Lean up your head to see whose crawl is this. That made Neon and other men flinch badly, but didn't see the person. Neon glared at you while you under the breath. Hey idiot, at least help me in sitting up. Where are you all going? You shouted seeing them leaving the room. You thought now you have to stay like this the whole time until someone help you. But hearing footsteps coming in your direction, you tilted your head. Can't you just help me? Such a heartless people. Don't you know how to treat a woman and why the I'm here? You said annoyance visible in your tone as you struggle until a figure stopped near you that made you a little fearful as you guessed him the boss, cause you heard the previous guy calling someone boss name. You glance at the person and after his face get visible in front of you. Your heart skip a bit. You never ever thought your insides will get flipped like this. His handsome face holds an intimidating aura. His eyes cold, dark and deep. Where you found yourself lost in them, you saw out without blinking while his eyes staring at your face. Who are you? You look at him puzzled and scoffed. Huh? Is that why you captured me like a prisoner? You tell me why I'm here. You asked him and saw his jaws move. Did you just angered him, you thought, and look away notable to maintain eye contact with him, as his stare was so intimidating. Suddenly he grabbed your chair and in second you found yourself lift up. Now you were sitting properly as you shoot him. Side eye glare. Can you tell me what I'm actually doing here? I was enjoying with my friends last night. I don't even know what I did to you. I never saw you before, dude. Either I will never forget your face. You sit and look away to hide your red cheeks. You were blushing first time. What's wrong with you? He's a stranger and a handsome kidnapper. My man's kidnapped wrong girl. You were not the one we were supposed to kidnap. You snap your head in his direction while he bent down and started over the ropes. You were shocked after hearing him. He was actually a kidnapper. What he do to the girls after kidnapping them? You thought, but then hissed when the rope loosened. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm going to complain about you and your gang, Mr. Kidnapper. You said so confidently while looking at your wrist where ropes left the marks. Really, then I think you have to stay here for a while until I found that girl. He said coolly, made you look at him in disbelief. What? No way. I'm going. You can't prison me here just like this. Yeah, you kidnapper. I don't even eat anything. Open my legs. You shouted when he got up and started walking towards the door. Your hands are free and make sure you destroy every person's eardrums with your annoying sharp voice. He left after saying this, leaving you dumbfounded while Noon followed him. Boss, why did you say this? I can't hear her voice. She's too noisy. My ears still hurting. Isn't it a good punishment for your mistake that you did? Give me her information immediately and found that girl as soon as possible. Because if she run away this time, you will be the one who is going to run from my wild dogs. He cleared Noon and walked away, leaving Noon freeze on his place as he was well aware of Jungkook's anger. After some time later, one of the men gave you food and water, saying, Boss sent this for you. Otherwise, he never treat people nicely, but as you are not his target, he will providing you everything until you are here, and said, please keep her mouth shut for some minutes because they were having headache. While you crossing your arms sitting on a huge box, just glared at him angrily and said, get lost from here if he done his work. The man got shocked, seeing the first girl so fearless, who even bossing around. Such a spoiled brat she is, he thought and left. Just when he walked out and locked the room, you jumped on the ground and dig on the food like a hungry cat as you were starving from so long. Just like that, 2 days passed and still you didn't found any way to get out from there. How much you tried and shouted, nothing worked. But they shifted you at another place, but you have no idea what this place. Cause when they shifted you, they blindfold you and you found yourself in a room that has just a bed to sleep and couch with a table, small bathroom but no windows, nothing more. But the room was neat and clean. Jungkook himself bring food for you and some clothes too that made you so shocked. And now you know his real identity. One of his men told you about Jungkook is a mafia and he's very dangerous. The men told you this cause he just wanted to scare you so that you keep your mouth shut and their ears can rest a bit. But it doesn't cause you were so furious and just wanted to go out. But now after seeing him 2 times in a day, you felt happy and scold yourself for having weird feelings. Whenever he comes, you just ask him when you will be able to go out. In response, you receive just silence as he just put the food and walked out without saying anything. You were laying on the bed and staring at the ceiling, wondering how your life turned upside down just like this. You couldn't even contact with your friends nor go out from that room. It was suffocating you. Just then the door opened and closed. You know who's that person must be. So you just got up and watched Junko placing the food on the table and some clothes too. You sighed. Please let me go. I'm feeling suffocated here. There is no window. I don't even saw outside. I don't even know when it's morning and night. Why I have to bear all this? I want to go home. I want to go out freely. You said knowing he will not going to answer, but still you tried as Jungkook raised his bro. You enjoyed your life pretty well, every weekend clubbing with friends and all. Now I am giving you a chance to rest, he said with a expressionless face, while you were stunned realizing he knows all your information and now you were feeling embarrassed cause definitely he knows how you like to mess around. He chuckled slightly and was about to go out. You got up and quickly grabbed his arm, making him stop. Please take me out at least. You can handcuff me with you if you have fear that I will run away and complain to the police. I just want to breathe in open air. Please, Mr. Kidnapper. You showed him your puppy eyes and extend your hand while he looked at you in disbelief. I think you don't know about me, girl. If you want, I am giving you a chance to run away from here. Go try by yourself. Do you think I'm dumb, huh? This place is yours, and I know there is no way to escape. Honestly, I don't want to escape, Mr. Kidnapper. You said the last sentence slowly after going closer to him while he poked his cheek and stepped back. He literally felt something tingle inside him. How dare she make me nervous, he thought, before staring deep in your eyes to scare you. Don't you feel scared? I'm a mafia, Jungkook said coldly as you put your hands on your mouth shortly after hearing him while he smirked. Oh my god, I got scared, you said, and in second you changed your expression and smiled looking at him. Are you satisfied now? You wanted to see this reaction, right? You said while he got it, you were doing drama. As he clenched his jaws before went out of the room without locking the door. Just when he disappeared, you looked down to your towards your shaking legs. This man always make my legs jelly, you murmured and sat down on the couch. Let her digest her food. She will going to come back herself. He ordered to the man who was ready to chase you as they stopped while Jungkook started walking calmly with a proud smirk. When you found the door unlocked, you try to escape not knowing Jungkook is keeping his eyes on your every action. Jungkook sat one of the chair in the garden and watched you running here and there asking for the way to go out and for your surprise everyone easily helping you in telling right direction as per his orders. You run towards the exit gate while Jungkook shook his head looking at you before sipping on his coffee. Jungsu, she is really something, he said and sat beside Jungkook. Yeah, a fool, Jungkook said made Jungsu chuckle. Don't say that. You made a fool after giving her permission to dance in the whole mansion. I was about to sleep but came out just to see the game you were playing with her. Jungkook said and snatched a coffee cup from Jungkook. Young, it's mine. Jungkook said, but Jungsu, his elder brother, smiled and started sipping on his coffee. When are you going to free her and why you let her out of the room? Are you having fun? Don't tell me. You start liking her. He whispered the last sentence with a mischievous smile while Jungkook scoffed. She's so annoying. Not my type. He replied and looked at you who was walking towards the direction with pissed face. Jungkook's lips curled up while you stopped in front of him. Is this your house? Jungkook nodded while Jungkook looking at you both while enjoying the coffee. You cheater, why did you let me run when there is no way to escape? My legs start paining. You said while glaring at him. You wanted to breathe in fresh air, so I let you enjoy freely. Now don't think about escaping because it's impossible. You have to stay here. Jungkook said coldly while you grabbed your hairs in frustration and sat on one of the chairs beside Jungkook, making Jungkook choke on the coffee. Why are you choking? You asked Jungkook, who just smiled awkwardly while you turned your face towards Jungkook. And I want coffee too. Now that I'm staying here, I will live freely, not like a prisoner. And also allow me to roam around in your whole big mansion. I won't try to escape, pakka. You said and sat comfortably on the chair, made Jungkook poke his inner cheek. While Jungkook pressed his lips to prevent his smile, Jungkook didn't say anything and walked away. Are, where are you going, Mr. Kidnapper? Sit here, let's drink coffee together. You, me, and who are you? You asked Jungsu while raising your brow as he chuckled. Whatever, don't tell me. I think I know. You are his brother, right? Cause your faces are so similar to each other. You said proudly and rolled your eyes when he nodded. You are so smart. Well, I'm Jun Jaksu, Jungkook's elder brother. He introduced himself to you, made you pause. His name is Jungkook. You asked slowly after leaning on the table while Jungkook did the same like you. That made you two laugh. It was the first time you finally got to know Jungkook's name and everything started making sense. That why he is not leaving you easily cause no one saw him before. His name is enough to make people shiver in fear. You started to tease Jungkook because he gets annoyed easily and you were liking seeing his face while Jungkook noticed you many times staring at Jungkook with adoration and also Jungkook being angry at everyone whenever he found you close with Jungkook. So he himself tell you not to call him Uppa in front of Jungkook because he got it Jungkook is somehow start getting jealous. So finally Miss Annoying is going. Now we will rest in peace. He mockingly said while you scoffed and looked at him. You will, but in hell, you jerk. You said and roll your eyes. While he was glaring at you, one thing still didn't change. You and you swaggering. At the same time, when you both were throwing daggers towards each other, Jungsu appeared, grabbing your attention. I'm sad, Vayan, don't go. He said as he smiled before walking near him. Say this to your brother, Uppa. Convince him to marry me. You whispered and winked at him, made him laugh. I wish I could do this, but now you already know how stubborn he is. Jungkook said as you press your lips in a thin line. I'm stubborn too. If you are with me, then I want a favor from you. But first, send that noon far away from us. I can't trust this man. You whispered everything in Jungsu's ear when you saw Noon try to eavesdrop your talking as Jungsu signaled him to go away while Jungkook was greeting his teeth seeing you and Jungsu this close. Today, after a month later, you are going back as that girl they were finding finally got caught. She was an employee in June's corporation and was sharing important data to Jungkook's enemies. That caused a lot of destruction in his work. First, when you don't know about the real reason, you were feeling bad for her. But then Jungkook told you that the girl betrayed them and they never did such things with innocent people you felt is. Are not you going to miss me? At least talk to me. I was staying in your house for almost a month, dude. You will not going to melt down if you move your tongue a little. You said to Jungkook, who was driving the car to back to your house, as he glanced at you coldly before shifting his eyes on the road, made you sigh heavily. I'm hungry. Stop the car near the store. You said by pointing at the store as he frowned. You just ate before leaving the house. So just sit silently or I will not mind throwing you out from there. Chunk said, made you drop. Okay, then throw me out. I'm hungry. What's wrong with that? Don't you feel hungry, huh? Oh, sorry, I forgot. You are heartless and stomachless too. You intently said so that he also behaved like a human. You crossed your arms with pouting while he gave you a bombastic, dangerous side eye before pulling the brakes. Go and come fast. I won't wait for you so long. He coldly said while you smiled widely. Bring me a cold coffee too, he added with a straight face as you press your lips not to laugh and get down from the car to buy something for you and him. Jacob slowly opened his eyes and frowned when he found himself in an unfamiliar place and also laying on the bed. He tried to get up but fell back on the bed. Who the did this? Why? Jung shouted your name when he found his hand were handcuffed with a headboard. He jerked his hand to break it and ground frustratingly. I know, Ian, you did this. Come here and open this thing. He growled, noticing your shadow behind the door while you gulped and shivered. Seriously, he is perfect example of silence before storm. You shook your head after murmuring and stand there until he again shouted and pulled himself. You flinched and while biting your lip, nervously entered the room. You stopped at the door when saw him glaring at you dangerously. Why? He asked, pulling his one hand while eyes fixed on you. What why? You kidnap me? I kidnap you, simple. You bravely said and shrugged your shoulders and a chuckle from him. It was just a mistake. Do you think you can keep me here and no one will find out, huh? My brother will be here soon, he said, and now you chuckled before walking near him while smirking, and he frowned confusedly seeing you. Jungsupa. Well, there is no chance that he will going to come here. Even he is happy that I kidnap you. You said and pressed your finger on his jawline, made him glare at you as he held your hand. What do you mean? Did he know this already? You nodded innocently as he pulled you a little closer, made your eyes widen. Speak, what do you want? Because if I succeed in breaking this handcuffs, you will be in trouble. You pull your hand away and smile. If I tell you what I want, are you willing to give me? You asked as he raised his brow and scoffed mockingly. I want you, you said, looking directly in his eyes while his eyes slightly widened in shock. You think I want money? That's not my cup of tea, darling. I want you only for myself. That's why I took help from Jungkook so that he will handle everything by himself and I will keep you here with me until you accept your feelings. Cause I know you have feelings for me. Or why will you get jealous seeing me with Uppa? You said and smiled when he didn't blink his eyes. Come on, I know I'm hot, darling. But you are not less than any. You wink at him as he looked away with red ears, and you got it. Your arrow hit directly on point. Oh, are you shy, baby? You asked, ready to tease him, as you know he can't do anything but your eyes widen and you gasp when Jungkook suddenly pulled you closer that made you fall on him. You better call me baby girl, Jung said in the voice, made you feel whole so in your stomach. Now it's my turn to teach you. And he paused while he handcuffed you with the same handcuffs that you used for him, made you panic. As you struggled a little, he opened the handcuffs already with his other hand using your hairpin that you didn't notice. And now this will not going to open that easily, my soon to be wifey. You are now for myself only. Hearing him, you literally felt thousands of butterflies caught fire in your tummy. Your cheeks turned red while Jungkook smiled before he captured your lips with his in a gentle way, taking your breath away.